So what we've been up to, guys? I do apologize for not having a video out for like a week now. Work has been rather wide damn open. That helps a little bit. But, you know, it's kind of been hectic and everything else. All of the mandates and everything that they're putting into play now always makes my job a daily adventure. But I have learned a fairly decent trick. Now, if you got somebody, a regular that keeps wanting to come in and run his mouth all the time and everything, and you're not allowed to lay hands on them without losing your job, there's an easy cure for that. And I didn't even think about it till yesterday or day before when I pulled this out. But I had a customer come in, got gas. When he got out to the pump, apparently somebody had decided to steal the grade buttons off of the pump, so you couldn't select regular, mid-grade, or premium. And he come back in the store talking about, hey, that pump's broke. You can't do this. And I said, all right, we'll move around to one of the other pumps and I'll transfer you over. And you have to have that mask on when you come in here. Well, he goes back out the door and about, I'm waiting to hear the pump. We have, if you pick up a handle out in the parking lot and you have not paid for it, we have an alarm that goes off inside. Sounds like just a little smoke alarm. And I'd been waiting to hear that, so I knew where to move him to, but I had not, and, hadn't really paid attention to it. Well, he comes back in and just throws his stuff down on the counter and says, just put my gas back on my card. Except used a few more colorful words. And he said, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn, and I said, watch your mouth. And he said, I'm 57 damn years old. I'll say whatever in the hell I want. I said, watch your mouth and get off the property. You're not going to come in here talking to my employees like that. He said, I'll come over and I'll stomp your ass. I'm right now. And he started around the corner towards me. And as soon as he did, I said, all right, 1218 Route 127. How about we talk about this after a while? Because that's his address. This idiot doesn't know he lives right up the road from me. And apparently, when I let him understand fully that no, we weren't going to be talking about this while I was at work, I could show up at his house later if he'd like. Since I already knew his address, well, that apparently shocked a little bit of reality into him, and he realized he wasn't going to get away with just running his mouth. The conversation was over at that point. Out the door he went. And my boss turned around and looked at me and said, okay, that was uncalled for and extremely terrifying. And I went, it got what I wanted done, didn't it? He shut his mouth and left. And then we had the conversation on how I knew his address and all that. But yeah, there's a little store right up the road for me, and he lives next door to it. The store's got its address brandished, just great big white numbers across the front of the building and everything. So it was pretty easy to figure out what his was. Now, let's get into some work finds. Oh, ain't been up but about 20 minutes. I've been needing to get this video posted for a while. The daughter has found me a 1945 war nickel, a San Francisco mint. And that bad boy will be going in the box with the rest of them. And then between me and her, we always run across a couple of them, but let's see, there is a 51D Wheatie. Looks like a 40S. And a 57 Denver on the Wheaties. But now, I got to figure out how to do my videos with my little camera and all that. So, we have a 2019 San Antonio Missions, and this is one of them that they've been talking about here lately that's got that dye chip right over here. I didn't turn all my lights on like a fool. Anyway, that one's got a dye chip on it. Let's see. I found another spitting horse. And then I found one that's got a die crack that, I mean, it's kind of rough looking. It goes all the way across the front of the horse's face here. It looks like it stops right at the horse's legs, but right off that side, I mean, it looks like a pretty nasty one. We'll get it out on the stream here later on, and I'll put it under the microscope. 2008 Alaska with an extra claw. And all of these have all come out of the same box, and I still got 10 more rolls to go get out of it. 2019 W, River of No Return. River of No Return. A San Antonio Missions W. There's 2 Weir Farms W's and a W Bat. And all this come out the same box. I have a mail call to do, but it's for ringing constitutional. Now, this is my ring. The other day, he made my wife a 1953 quarter into a size 6, which would be about the size of that one right there. And it is a gorgeous little ring. So much so to the fact that I guess I'm going to have to catch her asleep so that I can do a mail call video on it. Because she likes wearing it. Ringing, she loves it very much, and I appreciate that wholeheartedly. And of course, from time to time, I got to find them notes. December 9th of 1900. And then, of course, a couple of star notes to add to the pile. Oh, let's see, 650,000. I can't remember what that one is. I think it's about halfway up on the rarity scale. If we get a chance, we'll sit around and look at the... I might grab my star notes out and everything and show off the rarity on a bunch of them tonight. I believe I'm going to do a little bit of a stream. See if I can't get the telephone guy to come hang out and all that mess. But anyway, guys, sorry it's been so long since I've got one put out. Just been busy as hell. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, telling your friends. I got to check to see if Robert Saves History. Man, I've been so busy it ain't even right. I got to check to see if Robert Saves History has done got up to 200. That way I can do his little giveaway. But alright, guys. Love you. And y'all behave.